false consensus in online conversations, crowd out unwelcome opinions, and smother commentaries or reports that do not correspond with its own objectives. Of course, according to CENTCOM, their only objective is to counter violent extremists and enemy propaganda outside of the U.S. And that it would be unlawful to address U.S. audiences with the technology. Wow, unlawful, really? Interesting. Because the newest version of the 2013 NDAA included an interesting amendment. This amendment legalized domestic propaganda on the American public. You heard me right. The newest NDAA, it wasn't just reauthorizing the indefinite detention of American citizens. It also allowed the U.S. government to legally carry out misinformation campaigns against the citizens of this country. But is this really surprising to anyone? I mean, the corporate media is basically a propaganda arm of the U.S. government anyways, isn't it? Why did we even legalize the use of propaganda when we already have an entire mainstream media establishment lacking to the White House, reprinting government press releases without question, selling wars, and carrying water to the administration? In fact, aside from everything I just mentioned, the Pentagon already spends $4 billion a year to influence public opinion. The Department of Defense also spends hundreds of millions of dollars on information campaigns in countless countries occupied by the U.S. military. But perhaps even more disturbing than all of this, the fact that the C.I.A. has already been infiltrating the biggest press institutions since the early 1950s. One has to look no further than Operation Mockingbird, a secret C.I.A. campaign to spread disinformation and false stories to foreign governments during the Cold War. It did this by manipulating the media while focusing on propaganda, sabotage, and subversion. It was later revealed in congressional hearings that the CIA program consisted of literally paying off editors and reporters at most mainstream news outlets. The New York Times, CBS, Time, The Washington.
What if there really is such a thing as Operation Mockingbird?
If there was, then half, if not all of the world would be made up on lies.
Really? What if the CIA has secret spies working as journalists to control the media?
It was once said that the U.S. military was using fake identities on social media to spread fake propaganda. I never really thought it was true, so I never really looked into it.
Think about it. What better way to gain population control than by controlling the media? If it's seen on the news, people are going to believe it, right? Listen. In China, they're actually trying to control the web and restrict people from free speech.
That would create false consensus during online conversations. I was watching this interview on Tupac Shakur, and he said by mistake, which I felt was on purpose, I am Walter Cronkite.
Walter Cronkite? Right. He covered JFK, Watergate, Martin Luther King assassination, Area 51, and a couple others, right?
Way more than that. It was once said that Cronkite admitted that CBS News worked closely with the CIA.
Really?
The CIA co-founder, Alan Dulles, brokered a deal between Washington Post and CBS in 1948. Through this proceeding, Washington Post became sole owner of all CBS and the TV outlets.
I know of them. CBS President William Paley and Alan Dulles was said to be working with the CIA, taking fake propaganda to shape public opinion.
Sam Jaffe, if that's his real name, said the CIA got him a job at CBS, and he came across a list of current and former journalist spies. And you know whose name was on that list?
Walter Cronkite.
Correct.
You're lying. But why?
Why not? It's called population control. Think about it. Every activist, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, even before Robert Hampton, Huey P. Newton, Black Panthers, anyone with activism tendencies was murdered.
What's your point?
My point is, how is it that people are aware of timing when to be in these places.
And also, these people are murdered by men with some type of military skill.
Right. Or they're pawns to what's really going on.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you suggest?
I think we should start where it all started.
Walter Cronkite.
Exactly.
This is a CBS News special report. I'm Katie Couric. Good evening. It is my sad duty to tell you that our friend and colleague, Walter Cronkite, has died. He was 92 and passed away peacefully tonight here in New York. Walter became anchor here at CBS when television news was in its infancy and brought generations of Americans the most momentous events of the second half of the 20th century. From the assassination of a president to a man's landing on the moon.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is. And that's the way it is. That's the way it is.
For half a century, Walter Cronkite told it the way it was, delivering the news straight and unvarnished.
Evening, everyone. Here is the news.
Among the pioneers who built television news from the ground up, he forged a special bond with audiences. Trustworthy, plain-spoken, unflappable.
And you were there.
Walter was there. He had lived the history of the century and reported it. Born in 1916 in St. Joseph, Missouri. As a young man growing up in Houston and Kansas City, he saw firsthand the Dust Bowl of the 1930s and the Great Depression. As a young wire service reporter in World War II, he hit the ground with troops in North Africa and was the first to make it back with the story.
I'm just back from the biggest assignment that any American reporter could have.
That's the way it is. Yeah.
Over the years, numerous specific examples of the agency's manipulation of the news media have surfaced, including multiple instances where stories that had been outright fabricated by CIA assets had resulted in the justification for military intervention. In the 1980s, for instance, a story about Russian MiGs being delivered to Nicaragua appeared on the front page of the New York Times. As CIA analyst turned whistleblower David McMichael later revealed, this had been completely made